apron. So today we are going to be heading to the kitchen and we are going to whip up 3 delicious Valentine's Day desserts with a rainbow and glitter flair, of course, because that's my vibe. I am just so excited to try these out with you. We're going to attempt to make conversation heart cheesecakes, and then with the extra batter from those cheesecakes, we are going to make a rainbow tie-dye cheesecake in my Instant Pot. I'm so excited to see how these turn out. In addition to that, I'm also going to show you how to whip up my family's favorite pie. I hope you really liked today's episode. Don't forget to stick around and hit that subscribe button down below because it helps out my channel so much, free to you, and it just kind of lets YouTube know that you're enjoying my content. Anyways though, let's go ahead and head to the kitchen. Okay, so I got this from sidechef.com and I actually found it through Pinterest years and years ago, and I've just kind of kept it sitting there looking at it every year thinking, oh, I want to make that, but I never had the guts. So I decided this year I was going to step out of my comfort zone and make myself a cheesecake. This is actually the first cheesecake I've ever made. And as you could see, I started by combining 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs, which is actually one of the packages in a box, some cinnamon and melted butter, and I mixed that up in my blender and I put that into the bottom of my heart-shaped mold. And I had extra, so I went ahead and put that into my actual cheesecake pan. Now you might be wondering, why am I working with 2 different pans? And that is because when I saw this recipe, I noticed that you had to leave your cheesecake in the mold for several hours. And I really was not in a position to just leave the extra cheesecake batter just sitting around to use this one mold that I had over and over again. So I got the idea that in addition to making these conversation cheesecake hearts today, that I would also make myself a rainbow tie-dye cheesecake. And I looked up some information and I found out how to do it in the Instant Pot, and you guys, I am so excited to share this with you. So once I finish putting in my crumb mixtures, I make sure to push it down so that they get a nice solid feel, and then I'm going to put them into my freezer until I'm ready to use them again. And we are going to head over to my mixer where I am going to mix up the rest of my ingredients to make this cream cheese mixture. Now, I thought that this turned out really, really good. You guys, I recommend this recipe 100%. My family loved it as well. It was definitely a hit. You'll see that after the mixture is made, I'm going to separate it out into 6 little bowls where I'm going to be making a purple, pink, orange, green, yellow, and blue mix so that we can have all of the different colored conversation hearts, and then use that same batter to go towards that tie-dye rainbow cake.
You're my sweetheart. You're my sweetheart. You're my sweetheart. Sweetheart. You're my sweetheart.
I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are. I missed you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too.
Quick tip, you are going to see here that I actually put my mixture into my little mold when it was not in the pan I was going to cook it in. I do not recommend this. Put it in the pan first, because otherwise it is very difficult to transfer it over without spilling. Now you're going to put in 1 inch of water, and we are going to cook this at 325 degrees for 18 to 25 minutes until your cheesecakes get to an internal temperature of 140 to 150 degrees. After that, you are going to pull them out and let them cool at room temperature for about an hour, and then you're going to transfer them to the freezer for 2 to 3 hours so that they can get nice and solid and they're easier to handle and take out of the mold.
I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too.
Now it is time for me to go ahead and add those conversation heart phrases, and I used just a little bit of liquid food dye and inedible paintbrush. Now, I do not suggest doing this until you are actually about to serve them, because the ones that I put back into the refrigerator overnight, the food dye kind of bled and it just ruined the effect. So while I think these were really cute, don't put the words on until you are ready to serve.
Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. Don't know what I should do. I wish you would be right here with me. I'm thinking of you, thinking of you. I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, now it's too late.
All right, we are on to cheesecake number 2. I'm actually really excited for this one, especially because I'm going to attempt to make it in my Instant Pot. Now, I am going to take out my crumb mixture and literally just layer in these colors. Now, if you are wanting a solid form rainbow layer, I kind of suggest piping this in, but I was going for a little bit more of a tie-dye, not so perfect effect, and I think it was just absolutely what I was going for. Now, once this is all done, I am going to cover it with aluminum foil, and I put it into my Instant Pot for 25 minutes with a 10-minute release, and then this was ready to go. Now, I don't know if the aluminum foil was entirely necessary, but I didn't want the cheesecake to get super wet, and so it did kind of mess up the top of my cheesecake a little. It was not called for, so do that at your own discretion. But I feel like this cheesecake was so good and it went so fast. I hope that you guys like it as much as my family did.
With you, oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now.
Now, I let this cheesecake cool on the counter for about an hour as well, and then I put it into the refrigerator for the couple hours that I let the other cheesecake sit in the freezer. After that, I went around and took my knife around the edges first to kind of help loosen the cheesecake before I took off the mold. Let me know what you guys think. I can't believe how vibrant and pretty it is.
How you move and what you do has made me so crazy about you now. Now we can go anywhere you like and do anything you want, anything you want. 'Cause every day is something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now. Oh, I need you right now.
All right, my friends, it is time for the best part of baking, the taste test. So let's go ahead and give this rainbow cheesecake a try. I love the colors and the layering. So excited. It tastes as good as it looks. I totally recommend this cheesecake recipe to you guys, 100%. I will have that original recipe in the description bar down below. And if you guys do decide to try this or the conversation hearts, take a picture and tag me on Instagram so that I can see how it turned out. I would love to hear how your experience goes with it. And I have to say, cheesecake in the Instant Pot, yeah, I'll be doing this again. And I mean, rainbow. Okay, so now we're gonna whip up some apple blackberry pie. This is actually a twist on a pie that my granny used to make when I was little. This is essentially how she made her apple pie, but I have added a package of blackberries that I cut into little pieces and then I smush so that the flavor can just distribute well. And I also add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar to it to just kind of bring out the flavors and the sweetness of those blackberries. Now after that, I'm going to take my 5 Granny Smith apples here. This is not going to be the fullest pie. If you'd like a fuller pie, I do recommend adding another 1 to 2 apples. I wanted to have it kind of flat so that I could decorate it better. Now I'm going to use my little handy spiraler here to do the first initial cuts and spiral these apples, as well as take off the skin, and then I'm going to cut them into littler pieces and combine them with this blackberry mixture. After that, we are going to cook our pie crust, and I like to do my bottom pie crust first, and I'm going to add some pie weights into it so that it doesn't bubble up and so that it keeps a nice firm texture. And you're going to cook that in your oven at 325 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. You'll notice that the bottom of the pie is starting to get cooked all the way.
But now the ground is shaking. Could be a phase, but it feels like it will never go away until we make up. I can't be myself. I never knew how much I needed you. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. It could have been you. Shame to let you go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do, 'cause it should have been you. It should have been you. I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. You could have been the one who made me feel home. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Ooh, it should have been you. Another time, another place.
So the bottom of our pie is cooked, our mixture is ready, and I am going to add all of that inside, as well as 2 teaspoons of butter. Now after that, I am going to start working on a lattice top with some roses, a little couple valentines, and some leaves. But there's really no wrong way to decorate the top of a pie. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with this. Now we are going to cook this in the oven at 325 degrees, basically until I feel like it looks cooked. I just kind of keep a close eye on it, and I twirl it around periodically so that everything looks nice and golden. And once it is out, we are going to take a couple little mixtures that I'm going to show you I'm going to make, where we are going to add butter, some of my fancy sprinkles, glitter powder, a little bit of dye, and some sugar and cinnamon. And we're going to mix those up so that we can add a little bit of color to our creation today and kind of paint the leaves and roses on this pie. Let me know what you guys think of this down below. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
Okay, so didn't the pie turn out so cute? This was 100% my best pie that has ever turned out, like, aesthetically. And I'm so excited that I got to take you along with me. And I just love pie for the essence that you can change it up for any holiday with just a little bit of fun with the pie crust. And let's be honest, it's always really enjoyable to create a new fun creation. I hope that you really liked this, and if you guys tried it at home, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I hope your family loves it as much as mine does. Now, we do like to pair this with a Breyer's French vanilla ice cream. I'm telling you, it takes it over the moon. But let's go ahead and I will give it a try today, let you know what I think about it. But as I've had this many times before, I can't recommend this pie to you enough. It gives a twist on that traditional apple pie that I think you're absolutely gonna love. I'm going to end this episode right here. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. I can't wait to see you next time. And don't forget to let me know what you think of today's video and the recipes I had.